Hello and welcome back to another episode of Transport Fever 2. In this episode, we're gonna start working on bringing machines to our cargo hub here. As in the last episode, we brought in a train line all the way over here to our goods factory. So we're gonna take these goods, ship them over to the cargo hub, and then send these goods out to all of the nearby cities. And we'll work on adjusting the demands and everything it needs once we get a train on this line, but first we need to actually build demand through the cargo hub first. So the first thing we need to tackle is getting a train on this line to carry all of the goods over to the cargo hub. Alright, so as for the train we're going to put on this line, we ended up going with the Series 1042 because it has pretty good power and tractive effort, as well as being over 75 miles an hour, which is the top speed for all of these boxcars. And we don't necessarily need a huge train for this line, because what I more care about is frequency of this line. So we need to make sure that it's bringing enough shipments so that every train that leaves the cargo hub has a chance to have goods on it, so then we won't be wasting space on any of the trains later on. So we'll probably actually get rid of a few of these, because I don't think we'll be filling it up to 162 capacity every time, but we'll probably do this. I think that's about 8 cars, which is pretty decent. We'll buy 4 of those, and they will go from here all the way over to the cargo hub here. And I believe those have pathed correctly, so we should see them come out over here. So there goes our train. We do have 4 of them coming, so we'll have to space them out a little bit better on this line, although I think our signals are spread out well enough where they'll get pretty spread out on their own. But once these get going and demand starts to build up, we can start to see what things we need to adjust. So now that all those trains are on the line, we should come in here and make sure over here we only want to bring goods, and then over at the cargo hub we only want to unload everything we have. So I don't know if any of these have started bringing other resources over. This one has 2 food, so hopefully that will solve that issue of these goods trains bringing stuff out of the cargo hub. But now these should pretty much just pick up goods from the goods factory, and once we start adjusting some of these trains, they will start shipping goods out to the nearby cities, which will then increase demand even more. Okay, so I think our first destination for goods is going to be Durham. If we look here with a truck stop, they need a lot of goods over here. We already have one placed down here, so all we have to do is add it to here. So let's see if we can get another set of platforms in, and this one will be for all of the goods that show up. So what we'll then do is come in here, buy some new trucks that can carry goods. We'll get 5 of those and set them on a new line from here over to this truck stop here, and make sure they're only picking up goods. So those are going on their way now. Now what we need to do with this is come into the manage line and make sure we now have goods selected. So now this will fill up on as much as possible of any 4 of those goods, as long as they're at the cargo hub down here. So we'll give it a little bit of time, because obviously the numbers need to update. And let's see if it started to register here yet. It has not started registering. I think we need to let the trains run back and forth a little bit more first. However, while we wait for that, we can still work on these numbers, because as we can see, we still need more steel getting sent up to the goods factory. And it looks like everything's going well. It appears like maybe we need to ship more steel wherever that train is. We might want to get a second train on this line. So we manage the vehicle, select it, and clone it. And we should see 2 steel trains on this line, because we already have 300 waiting here, and these trains can only hold 180. So that's probably what's limiting us right now. But also, as we can see here, we might also want to increase the amount of iron we're moving. However, that's an issue because our trains currently are taking as much as possible, and this is producing everything. So this iron mine is running at max capacity right now. So there's no way we can really increase the amount of iron we're bringing in like that. So we'll probably have to bring it from somewhere else. And it might have to come from one of these over here. We'll save that for another time and just focus on the steel, which is sort of our main priority right now. Alright, so I've gone through and tried just about everything to try to get this train to bring goods to the cargo hub. I've replaced this train to see if maybe it was the cars. I've replaced the trucks on this line here to trucks that can carry everything, just in case if that was an issue for some reason. I've double checked that our truck unload stop is right in the middle of where all the goods are, and that hasn't fixed anything. I'm just not sure why this goods factory isn't recognizing Durham as a consumer. It really stinks because we put a lot of time and resources into this line, and I'm not exactly sure what the solution is. I've done just about everything I can, including replacing all the vehicles, relaying the lines. I've even tried switching the platform that this track comes into. I'm just not too sure what the issue is, but I guess for now we'll have to leave it go. If anyone in the comments knows of a potential fix, please let me know, and hopefully we can get this line up and running in the next few episodes. So I would really love to get all 6 resources coming out of this cargo hub, but for some reason I just can't get this to work. So unfortunately, not much progress really in this video, but if you enjoyed anyway, please like and subscribe. If you have any suggestions or feedback, leave a comment below. Thanks for watching and have a great day.